Hey everyone, Shunku here with 5 anime from spring 2017 you should consider watching. Let's just skip the intros and jump right on into it. To start off, My Hero Academia Season 2 or Boku no Hero Academia Season 2 picks up from the first season and starts the UA Sports Festival arc as we once again follow Deku's climb towards becoming a hero like the legendary All Might. If you watched Season 1, Season 2 so far is just more of that and offers nothing less of what you would expect from this series. At this point, I don't think this series has reached its climax yet as it is still building up the characters and setting. Be glad though that this season will be 24 episodes this time in contrast to the 12 episodes in the first season. Just like the first season, Season 2 is being animated by Bones. Attack on Titan Season 2 or Shingeki no Kyojin Season 2 is, as the title says, a direct continuation to the first season. Some spoilers from here on out, so feel free to skip around towards the next anime. Anyways, it takes place after the female Titan incident involving Annie, as a shocking new discovery of the possibility that Titans, the beings that are seen as humanity's enemies, are within the very walls that protect the people from the very things they are fighting against. Animation hasn't changed that much since and is more or less the same as the first season. The series is just as dramatic and suspenseful as the first season, if not even more, as more people die and secrets are beginning to unfold. Definitely a series to watch if you finish the first season. As the first season, this series is being animated by Wit Studio. Alright, enough of the continuation series, we're going into the new stuff. Rokudanashi Majutsu Koshi to Akashic Records, or Akashic Records of Bastard Magic Instructor. One of the more amusing anime series set in a world of magic and fantasy. We follow two girls, Sistine and Rumia, who attend the Imperial Magic Academy where students learn about magic. After their teacher retires, a substitute named Glenn Radars was recommended to fill in as a teacher by one of the best magicians. However, he turns out to be a total bastard of an instructor who is lazy and unmotivated in teaching his students. Meanwhile, Sistine, who is really eager to learn as much about magic as possible for her own personal reasons, constantly gets into one-sided conflicts with Glenn. The show starts off with much questions to be answered, such as who is this Glenn character and what sort of deep dark past he had before that is being masked by his now carefree personality he's giving off. A somewhat interesting series to watch, but hasn't set itself apart from other fantasy magic type anime series just yet. But for this, maybe you'll watch the show for the somewhat appealing characters rather than the actual story. The anime series is being animated by Liden Films. Red Creators is truly one of the more unique series this season. The premise is especially unique and interesting that really caught my attention. It is set in a normal world similar to our own, but due to a strange phenomenon, fictional characters from anime, manga, and novels are appearing in the world. Initially unaware of what is happening, and with the same personalities and experiences from their own story world, these fictional characters cause a bit of mayhem around the streets of Japan. At first, I thought this was a really interesting setting that really piqued my curiosity. The idea that characters from fictional worlds come into life and interacting with the people that enjoy their story as mere entertainment and finding out that they are created from the imaginations of other people really fascinated me when I first started. Because of this, some of the characters label the people from the real world as gods, since they can create worlds with the stories they come up with. Definitely a must watch in my opinion, especially if you happen to be an artist or writer yourself. This series is being animated by Troika. I'll be finishing this video up with Manga Sensei, one of the more lighthearted and just plain fun to watch series this season. It's a new sibling romantic comedy that centers around Masamune Izumi and his little sister Sagiri. Masamune is a light novel author in high school who has a little sister that shuts herself off in her room. Masamune truly cares for her even due to her cold treatment towards him and even makes her meals every day. As a light novel author, Masamune has his novel illustrator named Manga Sensei draw extremely erotic and ecchi artworks for his novels. Though he has never met this Manga Sensei. The truth is that his own little sister is actually this very Manga Sensei herself. A shockingly surprising revelation that just made their lives as siblings even more complicated. Very similar setting to Erdemo. It has subtle hints of bro and sis-con in this series as well. Furthermore, this series has a very cute and moe style theme that really makes this relaxing to watch. This was animated by the studio A1 Pictures, the same studio that animated the second season for Erdemo as well. So that's my 5 anime from spring 2017 that I think you should watch. You don't have to agree with this, but I think these are some good series to start out that provides a mix of different genres, more or less. I hope this was helpful in any way. If it was, feel free to hit the like button or leave a comment on what you think. I read almost every one of them. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see y'all in the next video.